with a play fake to Jacobs. Got an open man. It's Rogers. And all the way down to the 35. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Shotgun now for Carr. The open man here, Renfro. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Pretty good start there on plays 1 and 2.
And not discriminating at all, is he? Make sure he's spreading it around on the first 2 throws of the game. 2 different parts of the field as well.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Carr, a quick throw. It's complete.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Carr now on 3rd and goal. Looking for more, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Troy Apke. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And got his man complete. Past the 20.
That's what it is, baby. That's what it is.
Touchdown, Washington.
Complete.
Terry McLaurin, 98 yards. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. On play action, it's Carr. Flushed out right. And a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Washington.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 32. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets a made.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 25-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Washington 7, Raiders nothing.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They run the counter. Gibson. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's Bryce Love, played collegiately at nearby Stanford. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Max Crosby.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins escaping the pressure right, and his throw's going to be incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, but now it's 3rd down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
3rd down, here's Haskins. They'll roll him out right, and he finds McLaurin. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Now Haskins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Complete to
Antonio Gandy Golden
Touchdown.
there to make the grab. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
Dustin Hopkins.
And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter, out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Richard on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. Get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Play fake. Carr. Flush to his right. They'll try and run it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 39. First down Raiders, Carr to Waller. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown, Vegas. Henry Ruggs. 39 yards. And the Raiders are back within a score.
Boy, that route is really tough to cover, because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slant.
Yeah, well, we talk all the time about how it's tough to execute offensively, but you're saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the number one thing that you're taught is to not get caught inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your move initially inside if you're a receiver.
A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. play action. Haskins rolling to his right. And that is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Washington.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. Steps away to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. To throw again. Haskins. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 27-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down. They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. A gain of 3. 2nd down.
The tackle by Cleveland Farrell.
From the 24. Haskins. Complete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Intended for Terry McLaurin. Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 7 yards to go.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen.
Haskins pass. Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at about the 32. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now a give, right side. Gibson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And nothing but green grass here. Middle of the field. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Carlson on for the PAT. Puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Raiders 14, Washington 13.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. From the 10. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. So a teammate picking him up there. That was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Antonio Gibson.
Second down and 7.
Nicholas Morrow on the tackle. It's a pickup of...
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. On third down, Haskins eluding the pressure right. Haskins hit, and he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 20-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
Ball carrier.
And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
Foster.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. From the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
It's over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. shotgun handoff now for Love. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Ball carrier. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
They go play action with Haskins. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. Now he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On first down, Gibson. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 9.
Looking to throw again on second down. Haskins looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
Terry McLaurin, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That ties the game at 20 all. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On second down now. It's Jacobs, and he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
Third and 6.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing his car on third down. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. A Raider first down, Carter Renfrow.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. And he's taken down inside the 30. That will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Jacobs now. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Davis on the tackle.
Tackle made by Thomas Davis. From the 25, here's second and 6.
25-yard line.
Now Carr. Being chased out left. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. Third down here. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
1st and 10.
Now here's a timeout, as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson.
29-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So it's not quite over yet, but you have to figure they pretty well got this one on ice now.
And Brandon, I'm trying to figure out how they remain so calm in these situations and then go out and execute, because I'm up here shaking like a leaf, and I wasn't the one who had to make that kick.
They look calm, but I bet if you had a heart rate monitor on them, it'd be up in the 300s right now. One final shot for Haskins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And he will be out of bounds here with zeros on the clock as this ball game is over.